computer. All right, good morning. Happy Saturday. We're super, super pumped to be here and to be getting ready for Monday. This has got to be one of my favorite formats that we've ever done to help you guys reach your goals. So you get out what you put in, and let's just rally together and make this the best. So before we kind of dive into the nitty-gritties, we're going to just take a really quick minute and introduce ourselves. We are the coaches in this group, the team captains in there, which will be explained in just a second. And so just so you kind of know who's watching you like these next 3 weeks, not in a creepy way, in an awesome way. So I will start. I'm Amber Marshall. I live in Vegas. I have 4 kids. My husband is a physical therapist, and I got into coaching while he was in school, and I just had my 3rd baby and needed the help and got what I wanted, and I loved it. I loved the community. I loved so many things about it, and I've been coaching for about 6 years. So it is like total lifestyle, actually. It is my favorite thing, and it's completely enriched my life. So that's me, and I'll just flip it around the circle. So Stacy Gardner, you want to go next?
Sure. So I'm Stacy Gardner. I live in Utah, and I have 2 kids. I have been coaching for 3 years, and I got into this because of my daughter. After I had her, we had major complications with my pregnancy, so I knew I had to lose weight, and she was my reason why. So 3 years strong, and I love it.
Awesome. All right, Stacy Wilson. 2 Stacys, and they're both awesome.
I'm Stacy Wilson, and I live in California, and we are on fire apparently everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really close to my parents' house, but anyway, I don't even know. I have 5 kids, and I homeschool, and I still make time for coaching because, like Amber said, it is a lifestyle, and it has not only helped me and I feel like saved me, but it's changed so much. And even when life gets really busy, it like helps me to focus and like keep this a priority in my life. And I just love it. And I love these girls who are on here. It's really become like a second home and a second family, and I just love it. And I've been coaching for almost 5 years now, and that's me.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Marcy, you're up.
Hi, I'm Marcy Muller. I live in Utah as well, and I have 5 kids as well. The youngest is 11 months, and the oldest just turned 13, so I'm kind of having a hard time with that. But yeah, it's crazy town over here with all that going on. So that is why I stick with coaching, because I need it for myself. I need it to keep accountable and to keep myself functioning well to be a mom. And so, yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome. And Marcy's like our nutrition guru, so pretty awesome that way. So when you have questions, tag her. Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I live in Colorado. I have 4 girls, and they are 2 of them are on competitive swim teams, so we are most of the time at the pool. So I started coaching in March when I started my health and fitness journey, and it has really changed my perspective on how health and fitness works, and it has kept me going and helped me be successful. So.
Awesome. And then, and Jill, when I turn it over to you, you can go ahead and chat goals with us too. So we'll just kind of move into that part too. But anyway.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm Angel. I've been coaching about 4.5 years, and I started out as a challenger just like all of you guys because I had just had my 4th baby and was 30 years old and couldn't lose the weight the way I had, previously. So yeah, 4.5 years strong. These challenge groups keep me going. I've got 5 kids and pregnant with number 6. and my last. So these challenge groups definitely help me, especially in times like right now. And to be honest, I just don't really want to work out and I don't really want to eat healthy. And I would prefer to just go through a drive-through every day and lay on my couch, but I don't because of coaching. So I'm really, really, really grateful for this community and for you guys' chance to these groups. And I love it. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you're a brand new challenger, get excited because this could seriously change your life. Like when I was a challenger 5 years ago, it took me a while to decide to coach after I was in a challenge group. But just even being a challenger, like I went all in and saw amazing results and fell in love with the community. I fell in love with the programs. I fell in love with Shakeology. I fell in love with all of it. So dive in and get excited. Super quick, I am going to have to get off this early, so I apologize for that, but I'm excited to chat about goals really quick. Goals for yourself is huge, and it's something that I don't think I really did before becoming a challenger. So I want you to set a goal. Set at least one goal for yourself for these next 3 weeks. And when I say set, I don't mean like set, I'm going to lose 5 pounds or I'm going to lose 10 inches or whatever, because you don't know how your body's going to respond. Some people lose the weight really quick. For some people, it takes your body a little bit to figure out what you're doing and what is going on. So because of that, you need to set goals that you know you can achieve. And by that, I mean, set the goal to not miss a workout. That's like the best goal you can set for yourself. Set the goal to not skip a day of Shakeology. Set a goal if you have a soda addiction. Set a goal to cut out the soda for 3 weeks. Amber, hide your face. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you. I saw you hide your face, so that's why I said that. No, but or if you like have a serious addiction, set a goal to only have one a week. Make that your reward for the end of the week, something like that. But set a goal that you know you have control over, and set a goal that you can achieve. And here's the thing, you guys, slip up on your goal. If you miss a workout, if you drink that soda, if you skip Shakeology, it is not the end of the world. And I think that's where my mindset shift has been through all of these programs. Back in the day, it was really easy to just say, well, I already messed up. Like, I'm done. I'll just throw in the towel. But that's not going to get you to where you want to be. You signed up for this challenge group for a reason. So think about that reason. Remind yourself what that reason is, and then jump back in. If you have a bad day, guess what? You're not alone. Even as coaches, we have bad days. Pretty sure on our team call the other day, I showed the girls like a bunch of candy wrappers at my desk because I was eating stupid Halloween candy. Like, it just happens. You know what I mean? So if you miss a goal, if you mess up, forget it. Like, start clean the next day and jump in and go. That's really all I've got for you guys. But I would love it if everyone would share your goals with us. Like maybe I'll put up a post today or something that just says goals, and then comment below. Actually, Stacy, did you put up I need to check. Maybe we had a post about goals, but I would love to hear your guys' goals. Even if it's just like one goal of do not miss a workout. So we'll get those going in the team page as well. I mean, in the challenge group in the app.
Yeah, awesome. And anytime I think there is a post with goals, and anytime you write that down and you share that, tag your coach too, because as your coach, like, we want to know what you're working on. Like, that's our job, is to keep you accountable to what your goals are. So make sure you let us know, and it's, tagging us is a perfect way to do that. So, okay. Thanks, Angel, and enjoy your busy day.
Yeah, sorry to cut out, but you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, yep, you're good. Okay, so Marcy, if you're ready, I'll just turn it over to you to chat with us about nutrition for a quick second and help us know what we need to know. Oh, actually, before I do that, go ahead and do that. Sorry, I forgot. I see my order over here, but sorry, Lindsay, you'll go after Marcy. So. All right.
Okay. So nutrition is 80% of what you're going to do. So don't think you can just slide by without focusing on it. And I'm just going to give you some quick tips about how to do that. Okay. So the first tip is to plan what you're going to eat. It seems simple, But really, don't just leave it up to what's laying around the house. You really need to make a plan. And I know Angel already made a video about meal planning and following your nutrition guide for whatever program you're on. So just do that. Sit down today and do it and get your shopping done. You'll be ready for Monday to go. Okay, the next tip is to drink more water. Yeah, I know you hear it all the time, but really, I think water is the key to weight loss, and I've had huge success with it, doing the 2B mindset and water. So carry it with you at all times. You know, like I used to be anti-public restroom, and I wouldn't drink water when I was out, but I learned that I have to drink water all day, no matter what I'm doing or where I am. So carry your water with you. And also, before you eat anything, you should drink 16 ounces of water. So before you eat a snack or a meal, take that time to drink at least 16 ounces of water before you eat, and that will help. So the next tip is to plan even more for special events, because we all have them, birthday parties, get-togethers with friends, and there's like a big food holiday coming up during this challenge. So we have to plan even more for those special events. And so here's some suggestions to be able to do that. Okay, when you're at your special event, okay, wait, before you go to your special event, I say don't go really hungry to your thing. Because when I get hungry, all bets are off. I eat whatever's in front of me. So don't go really hungry. I usually have my Shakeology. If I know I have an event that day, I have my Shakeology before I go so that I'm not super hungry when I get there. So do that. And then while you're at the event, Ilana from the 2B Mindset says, keep 2 hands on the wheel. And she means like keep 2 hands on your water bottle while you're at your event so that you're not tempted to grab snacky stuff that you probably wouldn't grab otherwise. So keep 2 hands on the wheel. And, oh, this is my favorite. When you go to the event, take something, especially if it's got food related, take something with you that you can eat or share. So I always bring like a side salad or a veggie tray because I know that's something that will fit my nutrition plan. And so if you take something to share, then you fill up like half your plate with that, and you know that at least you've got that sticking to your meal plan. And then also decide before you go to the event what you're going to eat and what you're not going to eat, if you know what's going to be there. If you leave that decision until you get there and you're looking at the food table, it's going to be a lot harder to make a good choice. So decide beforehand what you're going to eat. My husband and I do this whenever we're driving to an event. We talk about it and we decide what we're going to eat, what we're not going to eat, and then we hold each other accountable. So you can do that with yourself or someone you're with. Okay, and then Thanksgiving, that big food holiday that's coming up during this challenge. You know what? It's only one day during this 21-day challenge. So like, don't stress about it. It's only one day, and I'm going to give you some tips right before Thanksgiving about how to plate your meal at Thanksgiving to make it the best possible and still be able to enjoy that holiday, because of course we want to enjoy holidays with our family and friends. Okay, the last tip is to don't be too hard on yourself. You know, like Angel said, if you slip up a little bit, don't let it drag down your whole day or even your whole week or even this whole challenge. Just accept it, move on, and get back on your meal plan, and you will be okay. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world, but I will suggest to like get rid of the Halloween candy, like no Halloween candy in the house to start with, because that will help you. And then the last thing is to check in with this group. You know, accountability is huge. And when I'm struggling during the day and I need motivation, if I check in during the group and there's somebody there who's rocking it, like that totally motivates me to get back on track and to do what I need to do, and it helps with my mindset. So check in, and I can't wait to see you all and hope you do good nutrition.
Thank you, Marcy. So actually, Lindsay, let's have you go last so then you can kind of wrap it all up and explain the challenge. So we'll just, Stacy, I'll give it to you to do the workouts, and then Stacy Wilson, I'll give it to you to do the workouts, and then Stacy Gardner, if you want to cover the before pics and measurements, and then Lindsay, you can just hop on and she's going to explain like the entire challenge. So like how the point system, we can see you, like how the point system works and how like, anyway, all the nitty gritties. So Stacy Wilson, I'm going to mute myself and just hand it over to you guys.
Okay. So I loved Marcy's tips, and she's right. Like 80% of this will be nutrition, but that means the other 20% is your workouts, which is funny because a lot of people, when they think like, oh, I need to get in shape or I need to get healthy, you know, usually the workouts are like what you think of most, but it's actually more your nutrition. But that doesn't mean that your workouts aren't important. So they are important, and I'm going to give you some tips to make sure that you get the most out of your workouts. So the first thing I'm going to say is to follow your schedule. And that means that like everyone should be having a specific workout that you're doing. So if you haven't talked with your coach yet, if you don't know exactly what workout, because I know with it being on demand, you have like so many possibilities, but I'm going to really, really encourage you to make sure you know what workouts you're doing, to print out the workout schedule and to stick with it. We're going to have days, maybe you miss a day, maybe you get sick, things come up, and that's okay. And so my tip is, if that happens, if you skip a day of your workout, don't skip the actual workout. So let's say Wednesday is supposed to be my leg day, and I go in and I wake up with a super bad headache and I just can't work out, super sick the whole day. So I don't work out Wednesday. When I go to Thursday, I don't skip my leg workout and go on to upper body. My Thursday workout will be that workout that I missed. So I'm going to still do my leg workout. My schedule's just going to be pushed back a little bit. Excuse me. I find this happens with me a lot. I know for me, my rest days are Sunday, and sometimes they don't always fall within like the rest day that is specifically designated in a certain workout. So I just use my Sunday as my rest day and then move the rest of the workouts and just readjust them. But I don't ever skip a workout because these are set up to build upon each other. And if we miss that, then we're not going to be able to maybe have the strength or even the soreness we need to make other moves and workouts as effective. The another thing to do is to listen to the trainers. Guys, we really have an awesome opportunity to literally have world-class trainers like at your fingertips. Like, these trainers know what they are doing. They have researched and done science and done testing. Like, they know, they are so knowledgeable. And I think sometimes because we have such easy access to them, we can kind of take that for granted sometimes. I know I did for a long time. But really, really listen to what the trainers are saying as they are coaching. Not only will some of them give like the most awesome motivation in your whole life, but they also tell you things like, make sure your excuse me, make sure your knee is in line with your toe, or this is where you should be feeling it, or make sure you really engage your abdominals. Like, they will tell you things, and if you can listen and actually like hear what they're saying and implement it, not only will it keep you safe, but it'll make the workouts once again more effective for you. Another thing to be aware of is hurting. So it's gonna happen, ladies. We're gonna get sore. You're gonna be pushing your body, and that's a good thing. But you have to know your limits too. There's a difference between like a good muscle hurt, like I worked this, and like this doesn't feel right and this hurts. So listen to your body and be aware of that. Everyone's bodies align differently. And if they're doing something that hurts you, if it hurts your shoulder, if it hurts, like there's a difference between like burning and this is uncomfortable and this hurts. And a lot of times if there's popping involved, or if you can feel it like pinching, like things like that, those aren't normal hurts. Okay. Muscle burning is a normal hurt, but be aware if you're feeling a different kind of hurt, and ease up, or maybe come in the group and ask like, hey, this move really hurts my knee. Is there an alternative? I know there's a couple of us in here that would be more than happy to give you recommendations on modifications. A lot of the workouts have a modification already involved with them. But if you need something else, there's always a different move you can do, and we can help you with that. Two more things really quick. Up your weights. I know for some of you, this is your first time in this group, but some of you have been here for a little bit. Don't forget to up your weights. As you go through every week, you need to be checking your progress and seeing where you're at. If you need to increase your weights, do it. Make it a reward for yourself to go out and buy like the next heaviest set of weights, because it's easy to be like, oh, I have my weights, I'm set. But if you're not pushing yourself as much, then your body isn't growing as much and you're not getting the best results that you can be. So if you need a heavier set of weights, go get them. Last thing is to track your progress. Just like the workout or like this challenge in general, you're going to see changes in your body. You're going to see changes in the way you feel. And this is going to happen with your workouts too. A lot of the workouts have a tracker, and some of them, like, I don't know, like Max 30, some of them you have to like specifically write down like when you timed out or what you did. And some of them you just like, some of them you have to track like your weights. Some of them don't specifically have you tracking, and that's okay. You can still track with it. You can write down how you felt, or if you had to modify, you can write down if it was easy or if it was hard, or if you quit halfway through. So just always have a piece of paper and a pencil with you when you go to do your workouts. Track how you're feeling, track how it went, and you'll be surprised how much growth you can see over these next 3 weeks. Okay, Stacy, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the fun before pictures. I know nobody wants to take that before picture. I know I didn't, because we're starting something because we don't like the way we look. So putting that out there in a photo where we can see every roll and everything we don't like about ourselves is scary. But if you do it, you're going to want to see the difference in 3 weeks. You're going to want to see the difference in 3 months. And you're definitely going to want to see the difference in a year. So don't skip this part. Like, when I started, I didn't even own like workout clothes or even a sports bra. So I just put on a tight shirt and some shorts. And you guys, like, I love seeing how much I have changed over the years. So don't skip this. Also, take your measurements. The scale tells one piece of the story, your measurements tell another, and then a picture tells the rest. So you need to do all three so that you can see your full story. There is information in the group about how to take your measurements, what poses to do for your pictures, all of that stuff. So the information is there. You just need to do it. And I promise you, if you will just commit to the full process of this challenge group, you are going to benefit so much. That was one of the things that I told myself I needed to do, because when my coach told me, okay, I need your before pictures, I was like, I don't take those. I don't do that. But I decided I'm going all in because I want to feel better. I want to look better. And so I did it. So I guarantee that if you do this, you're going to thank yourself for having that picture, having those beginning measurements, that beginning scale amount, so you can see your progress. So just do it. Okay, I'm going to pass it over to Lindsay and we'll finish up.
All right. So we as coaches have worked really hard to design this group to help you get the best results. So you need to use the tools that we are giving you, and we need you to check in. So we are breaking you all into teams. There will be 10 team captains. Most of us are coaches. So we will be on a team. We will announce teams tonight or tomorrow at the latest. If you don't hear from your team captain by Monday, reach out to your coach and say, hey, I haven't heard from a team captain. Whose team am I on? And we'll get you in contact. We want you to be in contact with your team captain so that you can get your best results. We are breaking you into teams because we're going to be doing a point system. So every workout you log is 1 point. Every Shakeology or performance line that you use is 1 point a day. There is going to be a daily challenge that is 4 points a day, and then there is one team challenge in there that will get your team 5 bonus points if you win the team challenge. So you have to be engaged in this group, and getting points for not only rewarding yourself but for your team as well, because there will be prizes at the end for the winning team. So check in to the group every morning, see what the team challenge is, and try to get it in. We are asking that you listen to a podcast called The Life Coach School by Brooke Castillo. I think we said we wanted you to do listen to 6 podcasts. We'll be asking you what you learned throughout sorry, my daughter's playing the drums over there. So we'll be asking you what you learned sometime throughout the challenge. And that will be one of the challenges throughout the group. So listen to, I think it breaks down to 2 a week with that. And it was the Life Coach School podcast by Brooke Castillo. Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. So 1 point for logging a workout every day, 1 point for logging your shake or performance product. And then the daily challenge is 4 points. So get engaged. You will be successful if you do this, and you will see results.
That was perfect. Thank you, Lindsay. Just to add on to that too, if you're starting to stress out, like, oh my gosh, I want to be in the group, but I don't think I don't want that responsibility, then also let us know too, because you're welcome to just kind of float through the group. But honestly, accountability is why this group is here. So it is like the purpose of this format is to get you out of your comfort zone a little bit, to make it where you're not just accountable to your coach anymore, but you are accountable to some teammates too. And it's for community. So get to know the people that are in the struggle with you. And it'll make this way more fun. Okay. And also it'll help you, it'll give you friends that support you in what you're doing. So that's it. We're wrapping up. If you're still listening, like, awesome. You did great getting through this call. And everything will start on Monday. If there's any questions at all, please, we are all human. So I am sure there's details that we have forgotten to share or something. So just let us know what your questions are and we'll get to them. So anyway, thank you so much for listening and we'll see you guys Monday. Ciao.